Now, these leopards are still lying close to the dam. They haven't really moved. I've just repositioned up onto the dam wall, so we've got a different view of them. And again, I mean, what do you say in a situation like this? It's just a magnificent sighting. Two leopards, not related. Well, technically not related. I suppose same mother, but that old female is not the mother of this young male. So Thandi and Hosana. No, Nikki, I don't know. You asked what would happen if that big male leopard, Tingana, bumped into these two leopards now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. I'm going to move quickly. Hold on a second. It's almost like this female leopard wants to get rid of this male, but he's following her. He's being persistent. If Tingana had happened to bump into them, I don't know. It's so tricky. It's so tricky. Will he chase the young male off? Will he try and mate with the female? I think so. I think he may try and mate with the female. But then again, he may not, because we know with leopards, the females are the ones that instigate the mating. The males don't really have to do much. They just need to have a large territory. They need to be big and successful. There we go. There's a nice view of them right here. Craig, is that okay? There we go. And as I was saying, the males have to have a big territory, dominant male, successful, and the females will go and look for them. So the males, in a way, kind of have it easy. Look, it's not easy defending your territory and your dominance, but if you do that, the females will come to you. So if Tingana had to bump into these two, who knows what would happen. He could possibly tolerate them. He could possibly tolerate this young male. I think he may recognize that it is his offspring. I think they've bumped into each other before, purely judging by tracks that we've seen. I haven't seen them together, but I do think, at night, again, with these leopards moving around so much, they often bump into one another. Mimi, you've basically asked if there are multiple males around, will the female mate with a number of them? So, or to ensure the safety of her cubs, yes. I've seen females move around and mate with a number of males, 2 or 3 males, that are in close proximity. Maybe their territories are very close to one another, and her territory possibly overlaps with 2 of their territories, then yes, she will mate with both males so that they both think that the offspring is theirs. I've seen females do that before. If there's just one dominant male around, then she probably wouldn't have to. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. Is he scent marking? Or is he just urinating against the bush because he's seen another leopard do it? He's still far too young to set up a territory. That's why he's nomadic. That's why he's moving through these areas. We see him all over the show. He's still completely in his mother's territory. And you see, listen, you might still hear contact calls. He was contact calling a bit. He's so hesitant. It's almost like he doesn't know what to do. He's not sure how to approach this female. Now, please don't think that this young male is setting up a territory. He's not scent marking to set up territory. I can promise you that. He's too young. He's far too young. He's only a year and a half old. It's impossible. He will get pushed out. He will get chased. I think he's just urinating. He's rubbing up against some trees and that, but it's definitely not scent marking to take over territory, perhaps, or anything like that. I think he's just he's trying to show off, perhaps, for this female. But he won't know what to do. And the way he's reacting, and he's being quite submissive. He keeps moving away from her. As soon as she growls at him. That's a nice view of her still sitting close to the dam. You can hear Egyptian geese basically alarm calling at the leopard. That's the sound that you can hear. Easy. That's interesting behavior, and sometimes all we can do is observe. And I think to be honest, I think us trying to understand every little bit of interaction or behavior that these animals do, I think it's a bit difficult, and I think we need to be cautious of that. I think that occasionally it's just wonderful to view, observe, and perhaps learn and see what happens. We might not necessarily understand it completely, but that's okay. These are wild animals. We're not meant to completely understand them. Anyway, maybe some food for thought. You can let me know what you think. Don't forget, #SafariLive, everyone. Send us your questions and comments. Let's head across back to Tara, who's got a spotlight out. See what her plan is for the early evening.